hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Hello, imbecile.
Hello? Hi.
We will. I pull up. What did you just say to me, motherfucker? I have over 300 confirmed kills and also I forgot the rest of this copy pasta. Ooh, Beaver? Who back? Jump scare warning.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. 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 Aw.
Soup, 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 soup. No longer supplest. May soup on my sequel till I got bold.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh no, what's going on there? Oh yes, I remember now. I was very mad. I was very angry. Hold on. Let me get some shit going on. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Good morning, Bananagram. Craig, congrats on first. Craig, congrats on first. Craig, good morning. Brand, thank you for the resub. Oh my god. Wait, you resub? Was that a 6-month pre-resub? Holy fuckaroni. Ah. Hi, Marshall. Hi, Sibo. Hi, Nexie. Hi, Sarksided. Hi, Durucky. Hi, Manders. Ba ba da ba da ba ba ba. 3 months. What? I never read those things, apparently. Good morning, everybody. I'm tired. I got no bones. Somebody slurped all my bones out of my meat last night. No, not the unemployment. It's okay. Then you can hang out and be a Twitch streamer. It's like the best part about being unemployed. Why did you eat my bones, Sibo? That's so rude. I don't even have my desk set up. This is what happens when you didn't take your Adderall when you were supposed to. Good morning, everybody. Oh my god, the sun is out today and I want to die. It's right in my eyeball. I cry. Good morning, everybody. Alright, today we're going to work on this. But I want to update my bingo card real quick. So, as of yesterday, we have... Woo! We've got this one done. Shout out to the Sunday collab. A bunch of random people hanging out. That was Sharkside coming and hanging out for a bit, and then everyone piling in. And then it was the Tiz collab, and then it was Kletka. It's the last from your own pocket. It's so true, Sid. That's why you gotta talk everywhere. And then we also have a Lethal Light collab done. Boop. Did we do anything else? I know for a fact that that one's coming up. I got an art collab scheduled with Tuna Newt, which will be very fun. Hi, Leo. Good morning. Thank you for the crawlers. I want to play Kletka now. That game looks so fun and cool. You know what? I wanted to get 6 people to come play, but I'm like, nobody else will try anything besides Lethal Company. But I was like, Paya will try it. And I was talking to Rion about it. And I'm like, I'm going to get a group together of people who will play other Lethal likes. So I remember trying to raise you up about Murky Divers. We'll try to get the Murky Divers thing going. It'll be fun. Kleka's very cool, though. I would love to watch you guys play. If you're like Lethal Company group. This is my Lethal Company group with Blackjack and Hookers. But it goes up to 6, which is awesome. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we got lots of things coming up, though. I need to get tilted with someone. Like the towers. And then, because I've got these 3 figured out already. Those are all booked. So if I get... If I can test my relationship with someone, then we'll be good to go. And then we'll definitely have a bingo. Because then also, if we did this one, then we have this one. Why was this booked? What did we organize under 24 hours? Oh, I just never showed up to that one. But yeah, we're close to lots of bingos. That'll be good. I downloaded Mix It Up. Maybe after I get the Gremlin model from Bijou, I could try to stream art. That'd be cool. Dude, I still don't know how Mix It Up works either. Sometimes I just DM people and I'm like, I need help. Oh, I never put my tablet up today. Guys, there was no fit check today from you. The trust is gone. There we go. Hi, Gigi. How you doing? They say without bingo, it was his name. It was his name-o! It was his name-o! Oh my god. Goodness fucking gracious. But yeah, that's what that looks like. I gotta still work on the art bingo. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. BP! BP! BP, no! Not again! Oh my god. You guys know sometimes people will say, "Oh, Rune, it's so comfy listening to you talk. I'm gonna fall asleep to your stream." And I have to tell them, don't fucking do that. I need you to leave. Go turn on someone else's stream to fall asleep, because shit like that happens. I'm gonna get to the next badge of Balbo. Sheesh. BP, this is probably like the cheapest channel you're able to get this shit done in, huh? Thank you guys for all the bits. You blast the air horn, like, are you sure about that? It's a terrible idea. You never know what's gonna happen. There is sunlight in my eye, and I want to explode the sun. It is just directly in my eye, and I can't move it. I'm gonna go grab a scarf and cover it. One sec. Girl is blinded by the light. I'm too short for this. Son of a bitch. How am I supposed to get all the way up there?
Blinded by the light and the like a juice and other in the night.
Genius. Does that work? Oh my god, I'm a genius. I fucking got it. I'm so smart. I used my wizard cabinet like a staircase. Because I got my tetanus shot, so I'm not worried about the rusty nails in it anymore. How tall are me? Hold on. How tall am I? I'm 5'4". Until you count the horns. The horns brings me up to 6 feet like a Chad, but most people don't count that. Casting a curse that unshortens your stag. No, my short stag! I went to go dog walk for my neighbor, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I always give my dog, like, if you could feed him too, and I always do a little topper, and his food is up on the top shelf above the fridge," and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Girl, I know that you're 5'10", because you a tall lady, but this is ridiculous. I'm gonna die getting up there." Damn it, you're still taller than me? That's awesome. Leo, are you a short king? We love short kings here. Anybody that's shorter than me, immediately it becomes part of the cabal. Taller than 6 feet is kind of gay, if you ask me. What are you looking up there? Another guy. It's so true. Towering over chat at 5'11 and a half. That half inch is doing a lot for you, huh? Gigi's gonna kill me. Gigi's gonna kill me with the tall. Explodes you with my mind. Look at all the layers I have separated. Woo! I'm gonna put them all in a folder. It is time to rip and tear, chat, until it is done. It is time to rip and tear. Oh my god, it's Izzy! It's so funny, Izzy. The one day I was working on your commission is the one day that you weren't there. I need to message you, but I'm so tired. I don't have any brain cells today, and I require brain cells to work on your stuff, so I'm working on non-brain cell stuff today. Yeah. Work is the poop. And brother, I love shitting. Brain cells are a premium subscription. So what you're telling me is chat's a bunch of cheap asses then, huh? You guys are never spending money on brain cells. Not in this economy. I love Tigre's Galaxy Brain. Oh my god, guys. Okay, your homies are gonna eat so good next week. Hold on, what day is it? Yeah, next week I have 2 10 a.m. Pacific time streams. I have 2 of them. For current reference, it is 2:22 p.m. right now. Oh, lucky number. 2:22 right now. In my time zone. So 4.5 hours earlier than this. I have 2 stream starts. I'm gonna be so tired. It's so early. I'm gonna have to eat breakfast. It's 2:22 right now. Whoa! I might be fried. I have an art stream with Tuna Newt next week, and I have a super special secret one that I'm waiting for the person to announce. But it may or may not be an archipelago that I was invited to. Hi, Mark! Telling me I have to awake at a responsible time. Telling me I have to be awake at a responsible time to be streaming, Bram? That's even worse. Guys, I wake up at noon. I go to bed at like 3 in the morning. I'm cooked. Why are you not in there? Get in there. Whoa, don't hit me. That's not cool. That's like noon for me. Haha, Central Time. Texas. Absolutely disgusting. Look it down. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Guys, where is Funky Town? I actually don't know. Hi, Tuna! How was your stream? Can I get a big shout out for Tuna? I was in there a little bit before I started my stream. I was seeing what you were up to. Tuna, I never want you, by the way, to think that your world building stuff is stupid or cringe. I want to point that out. Because every time you send a little world building thing into any of the servers, I'm like, delectable meal. Delicious. So, if you got no fans, I'm dead, and you're also probably dead, because I feel like you're also a fan of your own stuff. Otherwise, why would you do it? But we're both dead. It's a murder-suicide. I would like to know where Funky Town is. I would too, for reasons. We have to move to a town that's right for us. Boop, 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 oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Sick rodeo. This
Hi,
bizarre,
Femfel.
fucked up clown festival that Sam's put together. We're here celebrating what I can only describe as the sickness at the core of America.
Guys, would you go to a fucked up clown festival? I have to turn off Long Bang. It doesn't get to live. Yo, he misses his wife. Well, hold on. Did I miss it? Oh my god, this song is about Dr. Eggman. No way. That's so sick. Are the clowns hot? I don't know. Do you find clowns hot? I think everyone gets a little self-conscious about their world building and lore dumbing because it seems like a lot, specifically when it's about your blur worlds and hyperfixations. Like, I get that even when I'm live and talking to people. Yeah, no, I feel it too. I think the important part is, like, here's the thing that differentiates people from having, hi Void, people who are, like, mentally ill for their own stuff versus mentally ill for, like fandom made by other people, right? Is, like, we're all at least able to handle that, like we're our only fans sometimes, you know? And it's, only fans. And that's okay, you know? Because we're gonna keep loving, like, we don't need approval from people. Like, it feels nice. But it's not the thing that mainly drives us, you know? And then, it keeps us from being insufferable about it. And sometimes it feels like the insufferable part is the sharing it all the time, but it's not. The insufferable part is not, like, not being able to, like, talk about other things, you know? Which a lot of other, like fandom people have a problem with that. It's like, fandom people are like, what is the meme? Fucking, CrossFit. They're like CrossFit people, and they won't shut the fuck up about it. Need an art opinion. Should I give him a long jacket, put it over the sleeve I just drew, or just give him a long jacket with the sleeves ripped? You always rip the sleeves off. Always. I want to make the most complicated character ever to draw. Then I want to give them to artists. And I want to imagine the artists happy. Ooh. We gotta be a bit insufferable.
Hello?
You know what? You don't.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Nerdy. Bye, have a good look, Daxie. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of an attention whore. That's fine to be an attention whore. Here's the thing about being an attention whore. As long as you're cool, if people don't want to give attention in that moment, that's fine. You know? Like, just go seek it in other places. CEO jump scare. Hi, Shark said it's boss. Hi, Shark. I said. Marshall, what's the hand dress? I listed everything artists don't want to draw on their commission forms, and then that would be. I'm gonna make the most evil character. We support attention sex workers. We do. Look, I kind of am happy people who don't know what my characters can now go, I know that nose anywhere but that blue dude, and I'm like, it's working. It's working. A dress made out of hands. I want to see it, Marshall. By the way, shout out to Marshall and Crouton for starting their stream stuff this year. I'm so proud of you guys. No artist will draw it for me? There's gotta be a drawing out there of that. Hold on. Is it like hands hang? Hold on. I have two visions in my head, and one of them is a guy, right? And they got, here's the person, and they've got, like, it's just like a bunch of, like, severed hands, you know? And they're, like, draped like this on the body, and it, like, makes a dress, right? And then the other thought is that it builds up the other way, and it's like a bunch of hands, like, interlocking together and, like, reaching up like this. And this one also has boobs. That's some Elden Ring shit. Yeah, it's cool! I gotta get out. No,
Girl,
no,
you've been
yeah,
knowing
dude,
how to
that's
draw.
it's just... It's just the mass murder dress for you. I would just draw zigzag patterns on them. Fuck you. Gotcha gaming. Benfell, I bless your pulls. Don't add me to the dress, I've been good. Steal everyone's hands. If you wore the hand dress, would it climb up walls for you? I don't know. Are the hands movable? That would actually be a sick fucking design for like an evil medieval guy, right? And he's got like all of the hands, because you used to steal and they chop off your hand, right? And it's just like all the severed hands. Maybe they're like, here, a real sketch. Tell you to go. Well, come on in. But you sit up here and that's like a cloak, right? And they're like, look at my radiance. Right? And then there's just a bunch of, like, hanging hands. Woo! Necromancer, thank you for the follow! Saw the fruit roll-up clumbering... Was that Embers that talked about that? Is the fruit roll-up clip going somewhere? I still have that problem, by the way. I got a bad pipe back there.
Give that a head.
What? Where are you guys getting that clip? The what? Okay, I have to re-explain the story. You guys ready? Okay, so, when I was a child, okay, I ate a fruit roll-up. And I was stuffing it in my face because it was snack time. In like, I don't know, first grade, second grade? Okay? And then I feel a tickle in the back of my nose. And I spend the next 20 minutes being a really annoying little kid and like trying to blow this giant booger that's in the back of my nose because I don't know what it is and it irritates me. And it's the fruit roll-up. The fruit roll-up comes out of my nose at some point. It's a red fruit roll-up. I thought a piece of my brain came out. I was terrified. But then I pulled the fruit roll-up out of my nose. The whole thing. The whole fruit roll-up. Like chewed up in a wad. Not like a clown like that, yeah. No, I just eat it normally. Guys, I have a bad throat. I still get pieces of food that come out of my nose when I eat sometimes. I don't know what's going on back there. But something about my nose doesn't work. I have like a bad flap back there or something, so sometimes things they go up the other way. Here's my thing, is I think my tonsils are too big. So if you have like a throat, right? And then you have the tonsils in the back, which are huge. And I never got them removed, even though I had like strep throat every year. And then you have the uvula, right? So I think what's happening is that when I swallow, the tonsils are so big that it like creates like an air seal. And then all that air is trying to get pushed out of my nose when I swallow. And then it's going through the nose, and then sometimes food just goes with it. Shoved a crayon up my nose, I was scared it didn't come out, and I shot out like a bullet. You need to swallow the crayon and have it come out your nose, though. It might be a medical issue. I'm constantly stuffed up. It might be like a sinusitis thing. I don't know. But yeah. I had a piece of ground beef come out of it, like, a couple days ago. I think it was on the New Year's stream. I had a piece of ground beef come out of my nose, like, right before stream. Any other diagnosed neuroesophagus heifers? I guess. I hope you can get that checked out. I know. It's just a weird thing. Here's the thing, right? I can't deep throat because of it. This is like, I promise it's a funny hoe story, I promise. I can't deep throat because if the head of the penis gets too far back, right? And the swallow mechanism, it just clamps it so hard and they go, ow! I'm like a fucking snake, Scott. Nice to see you guys. Who is talking about it? You have to tell me before you leave. Where's that clip circulating? Penis would go up through the nose. I remember it was Embers who asked me the question in that stream, and I know Ember streams. Specific methods to dislodge stuck food because it happens so much. Oh my god, Manders! We're like twins! You gotta like dig it out of your tonsil sometimes because it gets stuck. Hesper's playing. Who the heck is Hesper? Give me a link. Hesper Twitch. Hesper Square. Alright, who's suggesting it though?
And then God's like, damn, that should be fucking tight as hell. You can get into heaven now.
Damn straight! The Holy Ghost! The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Trinity, right?
Hold
That's
on.
what Snack Nap and Shiny is a reference to.
Hold on.
They cram a ghost in you and go, there you go, there's your pass!
Hold on.
Also, the irony, because the Antichrist is supposed to assign you a thing that is going to allow you to like do commerce, right? That's in Revelations. Also, we just got a shout out. Runex, hi, if you see this, hello, hi, I'm me, Heifer. Anybody coming here from over there, hi. Please go check out twitch.tv/Runex. We played a clip of yours recently. I really like your model. Whoa. Your fruit roll-up story. Runex, it's so nice to meet you. My name Heifer. Oh,
nice to meet you too.
Take a break before we play Phasmo tonight. And so Ryusei introduced me to your clips. I think it was Ryusei, right? Hi, my name is Sphere Plume. I'm a kobold. I'm a mid-level mage. I'm the foreman of the Kobold Construction Guild. You can tell on account of the fancy hat. And I'm the scaly sorceress in these parts. And sometimes I'm a completely different person on stream. And don't ask too many questions.
They're so
bad
cute.
For your health. Really bad for your mental health to try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Oh, wait, we got a kobold? Sorry, I don't normally shout people out until they say something in chat because I want you to be able to follow quietly, but that's that rule.
We have kobold connections. She's so cool.
Say with the kobold, hello. Thank you both for the follow, Lord Cryptid. Say with the kobold. It's super nice to meet you. Thank you very much for being here. Oh my goodness, the pants are walking. So we're doing like yeah. I'm wondering, is your nose okay? Like, did you ever put your brain back in afterwards? Like. You know, or did like the brain come all the way out? Also, I gotta ask, and like I have crazy stories too, right? Like I try to jump over something and break my ass, or like trip down the stairs, or trip up the stairs, which I've done before. I have embarrassing stories too. To tell you again, there's a whole form of mine that fell down the stairs for a year straight. So just to be very clear, I'm not judging you here, but I want to ask. How does one swallow upwards? How did the muscles don't do that? Like, so you rolled a 1 on eating, and you're supposed to be able to take a 10 on that. Also, thank you for the
This
follow.
is so
Hi,
funny.
Members. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you.
I
all.
love this
Super
so
cool to
much.
have you here. My name Heifer, or alternatively, You will find that my name is Hesper, Lumina, Lightwing, Lasiduous, Temporaria, Alexandria, Mimi, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher. Everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing. 10 minutes later, Taco Cloth. I just want everyone to be okay, Lilyhoof. But Hesper or Lumina or whatever is fine.
Leave my thoggies alone. I don't like you guys hearing them on stream.
Model, so we're being a kobold today, which is different. Technically a different character.
This is so fucking funny. Wait, who is the snitch?
And I think they look really cute.
Ryu?
I like them. So, one snoot for snoofles, 2 pokers for hitting, 2 floopers for listens for here's your problems, and 1 big swoosher around back for tailing, and now 2 big old peepers for views.
She's got amazing stream energy. My god.
I see what you did last summer.
This is amazing.
I want in next summer. Might take 10 when you could just gamble with swallowing. It is more fun to roll the dice.
I love this. This is so cute.
I'm a proponent of roll the dice anyway, because it's more fun. You know, I just drew a diagram on my stream about it. I think my tonsils close my throat so much it goes out the nose hole instead. Oh my god. Brunax, oh my god.
This is so good.
God is above, that's crazy. That sounds so unpleasant.
I'm so happy. Whoever shared that clip.
Presage, thank you so
I'm so glad I got to meet someone super cool today.
But hello, Presage. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? How did it go? I met you as a kobold when we were playing DDO, as I recall. Thank you so much.
This is so sweet.
How was your stream? What'd you get up to? We're taking a break from stream right now. I'm eating nachos and we're watching clips of everybody. So if y'all have some clips you want to play, if y'all have some people you want to get a clip played from, and get like a little discussion on in chat, by all means, you can either give us the streamer name or post a link to a clip in chat. Please, nothing like super lewd, but other than that, like I'm happy to, because then I can mute and eat nachos and let other people do the stream for me for a little while.
Too many cool people on Twitch. I'm calling the authorities. Honestly. Oh my god, look!
This dude bro machismo shit. I think of this game so far as like a turn-based RPG, but the game engine doesn't enforce the turns.
Yes.
If you try to skip your turn, you will be punished for it.
Yes, yes, yes.
But it is a turn-based RPG.
Blanc is so right.
It is a turn-based RPG
in
the same sense that like Monopoly is a turn-based RPG. You don't
Monopoly,
have to take
turn-based
your turns,
RPG,
but if
very
you don't,
famously.
you're gonna
This is
piss some people
amazing.
off.
Very famously, Monopoly turn-based RPG. Your Monopoly stats are very important.
For instance,
I love this.
my turns, and they got mad.
That's so cool. They're so sweet. How come no one never told me about Hesper? Is it just because she streams like earlier in the day and so like no one's ever been able to like raid her? She's someone that always would raid you guys. Watching a streamer, honestly. Blanc is really cool too, by the way. You guys can go follow Blanc too. We were gatekeeping intentionally, sorry. Fair, valid. I'm trying to collect all the kobolds, guys. I have Sibo, I have Tigri, I have Nanbread. Try to think of any other kobolds that come around here. Are there more kobolds? Are there more kobolds I should know about? Nice to meet you. Yeah, go back and hang out with Hesper. I stream 24 hours a day. Well, I don't stream the whole time, but I will start a stream at any point. So we may meet each other again in the future. I can't believe this is your first impression of me. This is a very weird one. Who is Carl? I bear the curse of early streamer. Honestly, Tuna, yeah. It's just one of those things. You would be so surprised. Tuna, if you ever streamed later in the day, you would not believe how many people are like, oh my god, Tuna's streaming at a fuck-ass hour. I finally get to go say hi to her. It'd be crazy. Carl! There's another one. Another kobold. We should just get them all together. My energy peaks in the afternoon. Have a better afternoon. It's afternoon for me too. You're gonna hear me so dead, Tuna, when we're collabing next week. The depths of my EP are gonna be so pronounced. Have a safe drive, Leo! Don't get too snowy. When I did a few late night streams, people got excited to rate me because I was fuck ass late. Guys, okay. Do you wanna know this? The strats? The strats to grow as a streamer? Right? You gotta catch the wave. Alright, so. This is for PST times. This is for piss time. Okay? But, what you got here, right? You've got a 2 p.m. You've got a 5 p.m. And then you've got, like, I want to say, like, a 9 to 11 p.m. We'll call that the Twin Tower time, right? Okay, so, with this, if you start stream at 2 p.m., like I do, normally, this is how you meet a lot of Euro homies. This is every single late night Euro homie streamer ending their stream. And they have something called no fucking people to raid because all of the Euro homies are fucking sleeping. So they're gonna start raiding the NA homies that are here early in the day, right? And then you have 5 p.m., which is 8 p.m. for PST. So this is all the people that start stream right after work or they start stream after dinner, right? Ton of people here. This is when all the 2 p.m. people, maybe they started at noon, right? Maybe they started at noon. Maybe they're going to go to here, or they're starting at 2 and they have a smaller stream. They're going to raid the 5 p.m. people. And this is peak hours. This is your peak hours, right? And this is when everyone's going to be streaming. Right? Everybody and their mother streams at the 5 p.m. PST slot. And you know that's true, because you know who starts streaming at 5 p.m.? You have Shark-Sided, you have Blanc, you have Gamma, you have, and like, then you notice other people like this, right? You have Bijou starting at this hour, right? You have a bunch of Euro homies ending at this hour, like you have Tikri ending at this hour, all that kind of jazz, right? And then right here, this is called Last Stop of the Night, right? Last Stop of the Night. This is the same thing that 2 p.m. is. For Euro homies, this is for NA homies. If you're an Australian or a European streamer, Australians especially, if you can start 2 hours early, because most like Australian streamers start at like 1 a.m., right? This is every single primetime streamer has nobody to raid. When I stream this late at night, I get on average 4 raids a stream, because there's nowhere else to go. And they go, either I'm gonna meet someone new, or I'm gonna go raid the only person I know who's up at this godforsaken hour. And this is also where you see all the primetime streamers. If someone ends at 10 and another one ends at 11, they'll like just like attack each other. And then someone will end up with like a 100-person raid that they have to do. And they're like, oh my god, where do we send these people? When I did a few late night streams, people got excited to raid because it's yeah. I feel so bad making my friends from Cali stream when I'm 11 a.m. EST, but I found out most of them are up at 6. Ew, why are they up that early? Twitch is a dog-eat-dog stream time. Here's the thing, right? Is that I think what happens, right? When you have competing stream times, these are your collaborators. If you want to hang out with these friends, you gotta collab with them, right? And then if you're like in different stream times, this is when you watch each other's streams. And you develop relationships. So I actually, a lot of people are saying like how consistent, like this is a rule about streaming. If you want to grow, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, you have to have the same time and show up at the same times of the week and all that kind of shit. A lie. A lie, a lie, a lie, a lie, a lie. You have to just be around for a good amount of time all the time, right? if you stream at all fucking hours, that's like amazing for you, because then suddenly people who you would normally be like fighting, not fighting, but like you would be overlapping at the same time, they finally get to watch you, right? Or they get to raid you, or you get to raid them, or like whatever, and it's awesome. And you build very interesting connections that way, right? Because like sometimes when I start stream at 11 p.m. or I start streams at 4 in the morning, some of the people that I talk to are people that I never see in the daytime. And like they're active on the Discord and stuff, but they just never can make streams. What if I have con streaming peak times? What the fuck does that mean? My secret is to stream and not tell anyone, but you raided me, Marshall. Why are you guys always hiding? Don't you want to succeed? Why are you purposely making your life harder?
Brother,
Exactly.
What's that?
The reason why Twitch only
What's
allows
that,
views
brother?
from 3 tabs on internet browser. I always thought it was 2 tabs. GG. I always thought it was 2. Am I crazy on that? Yeah, the baton pass. I think it's important to be like in the flow of the baton pass, you know? It might be only 2. It was 3? Okay. Well, then I can have an extra stream open at all times now. Look at me go! Speaking of the devil, I did hear myself get pinged over. Man, Hesper's so cool! Pretty cozy in my slot of 11 a.m. PST to 2 p.m. PST, but I probably should expand. No, I think you're great, Tuna, because here's the thing about it, though, right? Is if you're someone who constantly raids another person, right? You just have to accept that it's not personal, that they never return the favor, just because you don't line up, right? And as long as, like, that is, like, a cool thing that you are, like, locked into, right? And they'll come in there, they'll come and support you. Rune, I don't raid you and it is personal. You know what? I will take it personally and I will cry after this stream. How about them apples? I love raiding home, I know. Hi, cat. Look at my watch for my weekly. You know what? I was just about to mention the Bijou Sid raids. Why am I getting pinged over in Hesper's chat again? Oh my goodness. I gotta close it. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm just looking over like, what are they talking about? Who's talking about me again? I made so many Euroid friends that raid me because of my time slot, and I'm kind of chill with that. Yeah, see? It's great. I have a huge, like, Euro homie population in my stream because of the 2 p.m. slot. This is also why, like, stream is, like, really crazy for us at the first, like, couple hours. Right? And it's because all the Euro homies are trying to get all their energy out before they honks me, you know? So they're in that late night party energy. And then you have all the people at work who are like buzzing and they're like, "Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna go insane," right? And then they get out of work and then everyone, you guys notice that, right? Like the stream starts off really crazy and then towards the end it like chills out, right? And I used to be really self-conscious of that. And I realized that's just people's like energy levels as they come in. You know? That's what that noise is? Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys could hear it. I also love being work radio. When people like go to lunch, right? Everything gets a little crazy for a bit. Or when people like drive home for work, it like chills out a little bit. Then it'll pick back up again. People type a lot when they're in bed on the toilet and working. That's what I noticed they type. And then you can get strong views when people want something on the TV while they're gaming, while they're sleeping, or while they're working. Ruins my radio. Hold on. Ooh, ooh. Teehee. You know what's the stupidest shit in the world? Fucking periods. Did you know that you can get, like, period flu? That's like a real thing that can happen to you. Where you get flu-like symptoms before you get your period. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm hacking my fucking lungs out today. And I know that I haven't caught anything because I haven't gone outside. This little guy's bad. Yeah, he is. All my homies hate him. He's a menace and he needs to be put down for the greater good of society.
I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
Hi, Tiz! He won't talk to me. He won't do it. He's down there. He was listening. I cry. Tears of the kingdom. I fear the dreaded ellipses now. Oh my god, triple period. Around period times, more so me being like, why do people put up with me? I want to be dead. And then I go insane for a few days, and there's a war zone in my underwear, and I'm like, do you know that there's something called PMDD? That's premenstrual dysphoric disorder? And I have that, and it turns out that if you are, like, suicidal before your period, that's like super PMS, which is what PMDD is. And that shit's yeah, that's a real thing. Run ads, you freak. No! I have ads starting in 5 minutes. It's auto-playing. Suck my dick. You know what? Just because Bram said it, I'm gonna run them right now. Bye, everybody! Good morning! Wasn't it so nice of Bram to take Sid's last 10 minutes before she has to drive home from work to give an ad? Hi, Glassdale! Sorry you caught us right at the ad break. Alright, you fuckers. Hi, Rakusha! See, look at all little Yarrow homies running around. Woo! Need ads so Jeffy B can buy a new gold-plated yacht. Yeah, so true. Even though he's not part of it anymore. It's so funny how the legacy continues. I can buy myself flowers.
I've got boss weapons! Did you say boss weapons?
Boss weapons. Oh, that reminds me. Hi, Dart! That reminds me. So, I have to kill Blanc. He baited me. This was all a huge bait. But it turns out, this man had already killed Placidusax, even though he didn't know who that character was. That boss in Elden Ring, which tomorrow we're supposed to kill Placidusax together. So I haven't killed him on my file, but if we 3-shot him, we have no more stream to do. So we're talking about it, and I think they're gonna bully me into playing Dark Souls 1. Not once in the proposal for the stream did you say, let's kill Placidusax on your fault. No, Blanc. I literally... You can't gaslight me. No gaslighting the streamer, okay? Here's what happened. I said, hey, have you killed Placidusax yet? And you're like, who is that? And I'm like, he's the guy in Farum Azula. We had this conversation. He's like, he's the other big boss in Farum Azula. Big dragon guy. And you're like, I don't think I have. And I'm like, cool, we can have one of those streams where we kill him on both files. And we had a whole conversation about this in stream. And you're like, bet, that sounds cool. And then a couple days later, you messaged me, like, let's get this organized. How many other two-headed dragons in Farum Azula that are remembrance bosses at endgame are there in your brain, Blanc? Good morning, lasses. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you a boss, and I want you to tell me if you fought him yet. Have you fought this guy yet? What's a remembrance boss? When you kill them, they give you a thing to take to the two-finger later to, like, get their stuff. And it's like, remembrance of the blah blah blah, and it's like a big story boss. Because if you want to be a gamer tonight, we can both go get the quest line done for this guy. I can't tell if you've killed him, Blanc, because you didn't do... I know that you didn't do this part on stream. There's so many sniffas. Guys, I'm gonna get my sniffa soon. I'm so excited. Blanc, did you go talk to the terrible fish mermaid man? What is it called? The... What is that area called? Areas in Elden Ring. Did you go through a place that looked like milk? Like it looked like cum rivers or milk rivers everywhere. I'm looking at the game map. Deep root depths. I guess it kind of was like a mega dungeon. Okay. Is this place familiar to you at all? Do you remember being underground? And with it's an underground area. And it had a bunch of ants everywhere. What was that called? It basically is, yeah. Do you remember, Blanc, do you remember a fight where you had to fight like 5 tarnished at once? Do you remember that at all? And you had to fight Roger. Because we liked Roger, right? This is a different underground area. And if you finish this area, then you could go to the capital. It's like a secret route. How can there be 2 undergrounds? There's like a ton of undergrounds. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Okay. It was over here. It was technically underground of the capital. My alibi is my elder. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up your Steam right now. Bison! He was streaming while playing Elden Ring, because if so, I don't think anyone's memory is reliable. I feel like you would be able to at least tell. Okay, hold on. Elden... I'm gonna do an achievement comparison. Oh my god, shout out to Paya, who just killed Commander Neal. Blanc, are we gonna go help Paya kill Melania? She's getting both halves of the medallion. Now that we're certified gamers. Okay, hold on. I want... Ow! And then I'm looking for Blanc on my offline. Blanc, are we not Steam friends? Well, that makes that harder to compare, huh? I guess we would have never had to be Steam friends. Damn. You can hear how aggressive she's I'm not typing that aggressively. We'll play whatever on Friday. It'll be fun. Okay, but Blanc, it's a huge quest line to get this other guy unlocked. You have to partially go into the waifu thing in order to do it. Oh my god, it's blooper emotes! I have one of those too! Haha! I love that. Rectify the stream friend issue right now, honestly. You don't need any quests to play Dark Souls, but I don't want to play Dark Souls. I know I won't like it. Because I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't actually like any other Zelda game. I don't like scripted, like, Metroidvania or some, like, I don't like them. I'll do it because I love you guys. And I want you to have a good time. I'm a sheep lesbian in the DMs. And I'm a stone top in the collab. Because then I thought it'd be funny to play Dark Souls 2, but Johnny has set a strong boundary about that not being something that he'll partake in. Solve our problems, Night Rain. It really would. What if we scrapped the Placidusax idea and we started a perpetual co-op? That will solve everything. Dark Souls 2. You know what? Tiz says that Dark Souls 2 is one of his favorites too, so I don't know what to believe. Tiz says that Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark Souls 1. What if we kill Placidusax and then we start co-op? How sick with you are... I'm okay with that, but I want to make sure that we have a file ready to go for it. We'll figure that... Okay, here's the thing. We kill Placidusax and, like, 3-pull him. I will play Dark Souls unless we have, like, a better idea up there. But I'm fine with it. It's okay. And I said I was fine with it. And I meant it. But I will complain about it to my Twitch chat. Because they like to hear me complain. Seamless co-op would be very fun. I kind of wanted, after I finished the DLC, I really wanted to, what is the word I'm looking for? After I finished the DLC, I really wanted to do themed runs. I wanted to do one where all I did was summon people. And I played, like, support. And I just healed people. And, like, threw pots. And all that kind of shit. And that was, like, my whole job. I thought that would be fun. Oh, I'm gonna hate separating this. I should have done a lot of this beforehand. Trying to be what Final Fantasy does. Similar ideas, but completely different worlds. I enjoy it for its differences. Yeah. Way to describe Dark Souls 2 is the game that you think all Dark Souls games are by the way that players describe it. Yeah, I can see that. Here's my thing. And I think this is very enjoyable, I think, for chat. And I want you guys to know that, like, we're all very strong about it, right? Me and Blanc and Johnny, right? But both of them are, like... Both Blanc and Johnny I consider to be incredibly smart and intellectual people. And that leads them to be kind of cynical about stuff sometimes. And very brazenly, I also consider myself to be a smart and academic person. But I don't like how cynical that shit gets. And so I devil's advocate the devil's advocate. Sometimes too strongly, but, like, I'm, like, not the naive optimism of, like, I want to ignore the critical stuff, but, like, stay optimistic because of the critical. So I imagine that me having positive Dark Souls opinions, like Dark Souls 2 opinions, is gonna set them the fuck off. So I'm worried about playing it in front of them. What I think would really piss off Johnny is you tell him the problems that Dark Souls 2 is what happens when you make a game that has Neo pain. I think you could see that, yeah. I think it was on Sunday or Monday, and I knew Johnny wasn't around because it was too early for him, but I asked chat if they would just talk about how much they like Dark Souls 2 on Friday. I have rose-tinted DS2 vision, but the DLCs are absolutely amazing. Yeah. I think the meta thing with Dark Souls is not that, like, I'm worried about not enjoying it, is that I'm kind of a bitch when it comes to, like, playing people's games.
Imbecile.
Hi, Wolf. I'm very, and, like, I've had some gamer rage moments recently about all of it. For the people that know about it. But I really, ooh, that's the Elden Ring map. That's not what I needed. I struggle a lot with people trying to lead me through games, and I often will not play games with people who know how to play them already, unless I've, like, expose myself enough to the game that I don't feel like I'm losing anything from playing it in a quote unquote compromised position, right? Like people being like, oh my god, the best part's coming up, I immediately don't want to play the game anymore, you know? And I think I need to expose myself to enough Dark Souls to where, like, Blanc and Johnny can feel comfortable talking about it, and me not being like, whoa, well, no, you're ruining Framped for me, you know? Big problem with Dark Souls 2 is enemy placement is weird as fuck. They don't yellow paint them enough. Are you trolling right now, or should I take you incredibly straight-faced, Blanc? You know I struggle with that. You know I struggle with that with a bucko. Click on the stream to co-work when I have a bunch of Dune 2016 inspired VSTs open to see what the title I have to do. Yeah, hi Zuchi. I know you see your build isn't using the dipshit sword. You should get that. I'm gonna specifically throw the Zweihander in a fucking garbage chute the moment I get it. Games are better when you get it wrong first. Yes, Manders! God, yes! Yes, Manders! And people don't want to see you struggle, but the struggle is the fun, right? They're like, oh, I don't want to take you through this pain point, but I don't want to be tutorialized through my experience. People try to teach me how to play, or they're like, oh, this is the best way to do it. I think, guys, I really need to do this gamer etiquette stream. I really need to do it. How to get people to actually like the games that you want them to like. The stream. Right now, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Path of Exile 2, because of the fact that you only have one attempt per boss instead of 6, encourages people to look up guides instead of learning to fight yourself and people. Oh my god, Zuchi, you have no idea how much gamer rage I have over like World of Warcraft having that problem sometimes. When like, because there's like a loot attachment reward to it, people are unwilling to have the fun of trying to learn how a fight goes. And then they get mad about it, right? And I'm like a fucking pug dictator because of it. Like, I'll sit there, I'll be main tank, and I'll sit there and sit my little bare ass down, and I won't let anyone pull until everyone agrees to stop fucking yelling at each other because we're not clearing it fast enough. And it's like, well, if you leave, and then we get a new person, and then we gotta get that person, like, it's just perpetuating the problem. Ah! Just in the VOD trying to beat Taurus Demon. I don't know what that is, Blanc. You can ruin a person's experience so hard telling them how to optimize shit. I've had to learn that the hard way and refuse to make that mistake again. I know, like, here's the number one rule, guys. If you want someone to enjoy something that you enjoy, you have to ruin your experience in the moment. That's it. I'm pulling up a graph. Okay. You have a graph here, right? If you like something a lot, let's say it's League of Legends, or like the Metroid series or whatever, right? And then you have a friend who like has like maybe vaguely heard of it right here. This is you, and this is your friend, right? You have to willingly, right? Willingly, you have to remove some of your enjoyment in the moment, because you have a big old pool of love for that franchise or IP or series or game, right? And give it to your friend. Because if you are trying to make yourself having like a good time, right? And you steal from them, you're going to bring them into the negative. And then they're never going to play it again, right? You have to handicap yourself in the games that you're good at. You have to shut the fuck up and let them experience like a terrible part of the game design. You have to not spoil them, right? You have to like not be excited about the thing they're about to do, and like you're so excited to talk to them about how cool Grahati is. Shut the fuck up about Grahatia. They'll figure it out. Like shut up, you know? It's gonna be fine. You have enough love for your franchise, for your game, for your IP, for your media, whatever. You have enough love for it You have enough love for it to accept the pain of letting them go through that same experience. And if it is something that is genuinely going to ruin this experience and is like a pitfall that many players fall into, like, try to boost them a little bit out of that, right? That's like, oh yeah, you should change this control in this thing because you can get really motion sick on this next boss. And then you go, okay, cool. That doesn't ruin their experience, right? That's like there's an amount of like, don't let your kid run into traffic. Just don't let them run into traffic, but let them get scraped. Like, let them get bruises. Let them put their hands in the ant farm, you know? If you want people to enjoy Marvel Rivals, you have to suppress your desire to spawn camp on the noobs. Oh my god. Well, if you're talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. Holy shit. So we tried Marvel Rivals in Blanc stream on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. We tried it, and we're all like level 2. This is our first time playing it ever. And we have some people come in who are like level 40, and we start doing customs because there's too many people that want to play. And someone decides to invite 2 of their friends who are like super, super far in the game. They're like level 40 something, right? And they all hop on their mains. And start beating the shit out of us, right? And we're like, this isn't fun. And then I start kind of like lecturing about the same exact lecture about like, you have to be willing to sacrifice some of your fun, right? Like, you have to sacrifice the power fantasy of killing your friends over and over to make it so that you actually get to play with them for 1,000 hours, right? So I do that, and like me and Omega are yapping about that, right? And then a couple more matches go off, and they won't fucking stop. And then I grab them by the throat. Because we're all done fucking playing this game now. And I grab them by the throat, and I'm like, you guys have single-handedly ruined Marvel Rivals for this entire group of people. And they're like, oh, well, it's this guy. It's like one guy named Norman, right? And he fucking was like spawn camping everybody. The other 2 like eventually tried to chill out, but like, you know, we're not handicapping them handicapping themselves at the level they should, right? And they were trying though, and they were like, oh, but it was, you know, Norman, such a, I'm like, he's your friend. You were all complicit in this. If you didn't think that your friend could keep themselves accountable, then you shouldn't have invited them. You shouldn't have taken the selfish pleasure of having your friend who could not control himself in there at risk of everybody else. Like, you are all equally responsible for Norman's behavior. Oh my god, I get so mad about people ruining experiences like this. I will make a service. It'll be a live service. And you can buy time, and you can say, I want my friend to get into League of Legends. Please bring them through that experience well. Because I'm a shitty gamer, and I won't fucking do it correctly. And let that happen. Let the person fuck themselves up on the Mario Sunshine Pachinko level. Whatever that is, yes. Let it happen. Guys, TF2 was ruined for me the same way. I had a fucking boyfriend who was trying to teach me that TF2 was like the best game ever. And you know what he did? He loaded us up into a 1v1 and then spawn camped me. Because I wanted to play medic, and then he just beat the shit out of me over and over again for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing this. And he's like, why not? And I'm like, because you're a fucking idiot. Why wouldn't we just fucking queue into a fucking match? Like, even if I'm getting the shit beaten out of me, right? I could Enza. Making a Black Diamond Gate, but takes of like declaring war on those that ruin the gaming experience of others. Crazy. He did teach me how to wave dash in Smash, though, so, you know. People who backseat video games, like Chai was talking about how someone absolutely ruined tuning for them, but they will be the Jiminy Cricket to anyone playing Outer Wilds because Chai wants people to experience it. And see, like, people with Outer Wilds, they know, like, the whole point is to let people experience it, right? Like, they know it. That's, like, the whole point, is to it's like observing, like, an ecosystem. Played StarCraft with me and kept beating me 1v1 until I beat him once. Sibo, I hope you beat him to death in real life. You know what also you can help? If someone's being a Norman in your group, okay? You guys have to learn how to be counter Norman. If you want a sick sadistic pleasure and you're noticing like in a group of people, right? That someone is not understanding that like there is a newbie here, right? You have to become protect the newbie, right? The whole group together, right? I see this in Magic the Gathering. Sometimes the commander with people who have friends who are shitty people, but they don't understand that you shouldn't have friends that are absolutely shitty people. And then what they'll do is they'll have decks that completely counter their friends' decks to try to allow other people at the board to play. Like, at all, right? See you around, Tuna! Have a cool pasta! I'm gonna TF2 by doing the 1v1 to learn to control. Yeah, like, that's a solid way of doing it, right? But it's like, let someone experience it and get some love for it, right? Some chess mentality of Stomper. Like, even, like, if you're gonna teach someone chess, don't fucking grandmaster them instantly, you know? Chai is so smart for Jiminy Cricket as a term. That is so good. Committing into college. Guys, I love the concept of playing Magic the Gathering. I hate the idea of playing it with, like, anyone. Everyone's such a shitty person in that game. It's worse than League of Legends because you have to actually stand next to them, too. That's, like, the worst thing ever. But yeah, expect after Collabuary a course on how to get your friends to actually like the games that you like playing, without having it ruined for them forever. A strategy guide. Power fantasy main character syndrome theory. There are women who do that too. Yeah, I feel like on average, I would say women do it less. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when we had the Norman thing happening earlier, it was definitely, like, the lady of the group, right? Who was, trying to limit themselves, and was just, like, playing Jeff and just, like, skating around in, like, little silliness, and, like, wasn't healing anyone, right? And was just, like, trying to be silly little goober, right? And, you know, it's just gender roles be damned, but boy howdy, they gender rolled that night. In the worst way possible. Fun equals winning, always brain bug, maybe. But it's like, okay. But, like, here's the thing, is if you believe that winning is fun, why wouldn't you want someone to get a taste of that, you know? Like, let them win. Let them win. Let them win, you know? Stuck up Magic the Gathering player from my college dared me and my friend that we couldn't beat him in 2v1, so we wrecked him, and then he held it against us for weeks and targeted us first. Oh my god. Magic players, they need to go to fucking etiquette class. Gamers just need emotional intelligence and, like, a shred of empathy. This is, like, also the equivalent of, like, your dad getting mad at you when you're trying to help him, like, fix the car, but, like, you don't know everything, and then he gets mad at you that you don't know everything, but then he doesn't teach you because you don't know anything. It's like, okay, cool, Dad. I really want to know how things worked. That's fine. God, I feel like I need a cigarette after that. So much gamer rage pent up. Gamer humbled mind control. Honestly. When a thing is fun is when it's a good fight. I love losing in Marvel Rivals when the fights are so good. When I can think to myself, yeah, I can see how they... Yeah. If I feel like I was challenged effectively, then I feel good. It's just also like, why would you be sweaty in a custom in general? Like, even if everybody knew how to play, like, why are you sweating so much? Because then they were like, welcome to ranked, bitch. And I'm like, it's not ranked, it's customs. What the fuck? Ever told you guys I'm bad at ab drawing? Spicy hot take. Spicy! It's a glaring condition. Stop talking about my sweat. The gamers, they need to be controlled. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this this video essay. But something that might be interesting to look at if you're sick of this phenomenon happening in your life and you're wondering why it's happening so much, there's a video essay called "It's Rude to Suck at World of Warcraft." And it's by the same guy who did the NFT. I think it's Folding Ideas. It's one of their like old video essays. But it goes into depth like why people get so mad about this shit all the time and why they're so bad at like greater implications, you know? I love Folding Ideas. Alright, so this is chitinous. So we should chitin it up. It should come like so, and then also breakthrough right here. Like so, and then bring that, woo, like so. Maybe that's a little too much. Non-WoW players would get kind of lost, because there are WoW terms I even had to Google, even though, yeah. Oh, I see that. But this is something like me and like my guild have to counteract a lot of the times, right? And this is why like I'm fucking I become like a pug dictator, right? Of like we're just not gonna allow that kind of behavior to fly, right? And we won't. I can't tell you how many people we've trained from like looking for raid ability to full on heroic raider. And it's like people have the capabilities of doing these things. It's just like the environment is so poor. Like, it's so poor for people to learn. A pug tater, exactly. Like, last night, for instance, in Kletka, I knew a lot of the stuff, that we were experiencing because, I played the demo for a couple hours. And there were some things in the demo that I would have seen, right? And when people asked questions, I answered. If I thought that they couldn't figure it out on their own, right? Or it would be very difficult to, or frustrating to, like, past the point of, like, having a satisfaction level. But, you know, like, I hammed it up, you know? And I think it was kind of hard to tell what was actually new to me and what was not. Like tater like a tater tot. Dude, that was my fucking nickname as a kid. Destiny 2 raids are a great zoo. Oh, I could never. I could never. Ugh, you guys caught me on a good rage day. I feel so rageful. Rageful. This is the time if you want shitty rune opinions. Now's the time to look for them. Kletka is Russian for ham. Oh my god, that's so true, Omega. Hi, Omega. Can I get a shout out for Omega? Despite all your cage, you are still a rune with a rage. I hate PMS flu, dude. Opinions on bow bowing? Bow bowing sucks. Just kidding. I think it's the best thing ever. You suck! My opinion on the XYZ that you have asked me, you personally suck. Doo-doo caca. I love popsicle brushes. They are so nice and fanciful. Look at this, guys. I changed the toothbrush. Look at that. It has color mixing now. Isn't that cool? Woo. I love it. It's getting a really cool effect. Sorry, that was reactionary. Oh my god. It's time to give you a several $1,000 deal with the Russian government. I love that for you. Destiny 2 raid designers had to be sadistic or something. We'll make players verbally communicate signs over voice chat. We'll make them all look similar, like the same animal, in 4 slightly different poses, and those 4 animals have you guys are like hieroglyphing? That's disgusting. I wish people could be normal. You know what I want? Perhaps this is desiring an overreach of government. But I would love it that if you got banned on voice chat in one game, you got banned in like every other game that has the voice chat. I would love for people to be fucking normal about voice chat. Because I love talking to random people. But everyone's a fucking ugh. Like, I think if you get banned in Valorant, then you should get banned in Overwatch and Destiny and everywhere else. And it's like, what if my brother gets on my account? Don't let him on your account. If he's gonna scream the N-word, don't fucking do it. It's as easy as that. Truly, how could you think that it was any harder than that? If everyone was normal, no one would be. There's some sort of silly truism there. But I'm not smart enough to get there. Woo. This is an account where N-words come from. Why wouldn't I be? Honestly. Either that or just have tags on the account. I don't know. Let people self-filter. Maybe your little bro shouldn't be playing this game, honestly. Loving the house music? Is it house? It's supposed to be disco. Oh, it is house. Look at that. Chat, let's go to the club. Manders, nobody goes outside except for you. You're so outdoor pilled. So grass maxing. Who's your system can detect N-words, and now you're in the business of allowing N-words to whoever. Yeah. I would like more systems, I guess, to self-filter. Like, it doesn't help to, like, block someone that you're never gonna see in the queue again ever, you know? Really, it's just another fucking reason that we just need servers again. Like, an entire amalgamized queue is a terrible system. Let people choose their experience. If they want to get high and they want to play on a silly little sniper map, you know, and have a giggle on all mics, and then whoever's running the fucking server can just kick the guy that's not having a good mic because he's saying slurs or is being a conspiracy theorist or something. Like let it happen. Matters to see the outside. It's disgusting. I also love getting high and playing on a silly little sniper map. Sniper's only on Rust. Who remembers? Back in the day. Really don't want to in a space that has an N-word speak. Yeah, exactly. But I think allowing people to self-manage, you know? It fixes so much. I didn't know House from House MD made music. Well, you're hearing it right now, Marshall. Melee only on Rust. I know. Guys, remember Halo custom maps? You remember joining and finding, like, people to talk to? This was fun. I think that's why I like playing Secret Lab, is it feels like that, you know? It feels like everybody making, like, playing zombies on Sandtrap, you know? I remember back in the day. Rather sit in my own filth? Yeah. Wait, hold on, Blanc. Your whole job is trying to do things like filtering the N-word. I thought it was all about that's a linguistics thing, is being able to detect language use appropriately and effectively. Low gravity sports ball, yeah. You guys remember having on Sandtrap, everyone would be in a vehicle, like a little mongoose, and then you'd have the zombies going at like 300% speed? And Quiff Ball! I love Quiff Ball! And like, people were terrible back then, but they were also good. There was a joy to making friends in like a natural... It was like a third space, like online, to just like randomly meet people. And I know like an online third space is kind of like sad in a way, you know? Like, this isn't... It's not a replacement for like what offline third spaces should be, but like for people who couldn't like leave the house, you know, like I lived rurally, I didn't have a car to go anywhere, right? It was pretty huge for me. You get exposed to a bunch of opinions, even if most of them are shit, you know? There was a value in that. There's a value in being experiencing like other random people, even if they were terrible. Remember our Halo night? We had a couple of those. I would be willing to do another one. I don't know why. I think it's... I miss, like, having a bunch of new stuff to play. Which is why I've never, like, run them, like, weekly or anything. Because Microsoft has definitely dropped the ball in, like, giving enough support to those games. And so not a lot of people are... I mean, like, the problem is, like, now the Forge community is fragmented across, like, Reach and modded projects and Halo Infinite, right? And like, it could be fun. I met online when I was homeschooled, basically shit my life. You know what? You give kind of homeschooled energy, Blanc. Not a negative, not a positive. But I was always like, you know what? You got kind of tisisms. And by tis, I mean Tizidar. Because Tiz was also homeschooled. But he was cult homeschooled, so a little bit different. You have tisisms without religious guilt. I'm now recognizing this is just like homeschoolisms. All I have where I am is either the cinema or bowling. We had a cinema when I grew up that fell apart like by the time I was like 8. So we couldn't do anything. And then we had a bowling alley that hated kids. So you couldn't show up without an adult. And it's like, what's the fucking point of being a teenager and going to the bowling alley? Cult house, homeschooling, high five. Poor babies. Not of people I know who's raised in a bad cult. Jesus, Manders. Manders, are you like the guy that pulls people out of that shit at this point? My brain read that as education from a drinking problem. I went to pubic education. I don't regret my public education. It definitely was like the worst thing ever in so many parts of my life, but it also like I definitely see like the value of kind of having to have dealt with so many people early on. It's just ever since moving to the West Coast. That's because they're all on the West Coast because they got out of the cults in the Midwest. Everyone was shooting up heroin in Ohio, and then Tiz is from Minnesota, and it's like, what the fuck do you do besides join a cult in Minnesota? You have all these snow months. Like, what are you gonna do with yourself? Well, I'm hot. There's another point in your life where you interact with a big variety of people. Yeah, exactly, right? I think it's interesting watching like homeschooled kids go to like college and get that kind of experience for the first time. They get kind of like, whoa, you know? My job is selected for people of a certain class education level. Yeah, right? You get to it's like a class mixing thing, you know? Like social class, not like classes. I think going to like camp as well. If you went to camp is also like a huge like class mixing shenanigan time. Only homeschooled grades 3 to 8, so I got the initial shock of how to high school. Yeah. Blanc, why were you homeschooled for only that amount of time? That feels less culty if it was that. You have like, you don't have to say on stream, but like, I'm just thinking like a medical issue. Or you got bullied for so long. Something like that. Some people in a factory last year for a while when they made me realize how privileged and sheltered I was and very thankful I wasn't shooting up heroin in back alleys as a kid. If you shoot up heroin, you're not going to shoot it up in back alleys. You're going to shoot it up in, like, the bleachers. Like, have some decorum here. Hi, Creighton! Alright, I said I was only going to stream for 2 hours today. But I am, now that you guys have gotten your heebie-jeebies out, and my pain meds have kicked in, I think I could go for 3. But I did want to say hi to someone who's going to stream today. I want to make sure I don't miss them. I believe Pio is going to stream tonight, and I also believe that that Gamma was going to do his affiliate stuff tonight. I don't see either of them on. Little shit in school. My mom's sister is a borderline cultist, evangelist type person who's homeschooling her kids. Oh, so you did get culted. Oh my god. Alright, Blanc, if you're gonna push me and Slugwave together, then I'm gonna push you and Tiz together. I think it's only fair. I think you have to push Tiz, not me. I am pushing him. Work is kind of hell for him this week. Otherwise, he definitely would. Like, he really wanted to come and be parasocial at the Marvel Rival thing. He's actually sad since I told him the what went down. He's really sad he missed it. But yeah, he wants to. He wants to. Listen, Tiz likes to watch me do the Mama Bear rampage. It's half the reason he fell in love with me. Hi, Tiz! Tuesday is this hero shooter night or something? Are we gonna shoot up? Are we gonna shoot up in Blanc's alleyway? That's amazing. I'd love that. It'd be so funny. Hero shooters inject Overwatch directly in the brain. Directly. Oh, no, it's gonna be TF2 next. No one can ruin that for us. We've all had it ruined for us. This is like a redemption round. Oh my god, Manders, I want to play League now. I'm so mad about it. Mel looks so good. Flash is Gatorade green now, is it? Isn't it so funny? I think Bijou and Gamma... I mean, I guess Bijou has been pushing Gamma to start streaming. So maybe there is a little bit of the introvert. But it's so funny how many streamers with the introverted partners. I would shoot some heroes with a friend. Yetis! Can't ruin TF2 until the sniper with 20,000 hours played logs into the server. You know, this is why I really want to play Dead by Daylight, by the way. I think, and like Tiz described this to me, and I've seen this happen for like Twitch killers. Because a lot of people will stream the Twitch killer experience, and then they'll like meet up. It's a good way of meeting up with, and like meeting new people. It's all the people that you match with. But there is like that social element to it of like sometimes the killer is just nice and wants you to succeed. They'll see like a little baby and they'll target the strongest person in the whole group, right? Or they'll see you make like a little mistake and they're like, "Oh, they're baby. I'm gonna quickly help them out." And I think it's like people who have emotional intelligence to make sure people have a good time, they are killer players in Dead by Daylight, for sure. I think I'm willing to play new games with anyone who plays killer. TF2, I used to go and visit as a spy, hide near an enemy sniper, and give them compliments. Isn't the sniper like also the piss jar guy? So are you like in the ear being like pissing all by yourself, handsome? I do Killer Man, all I do is go all you is baby and let people escape when they're on their last hook. Oh, you're so sweet. Can't handle that pressure with people I don't know. I know Tiz. I know Vivi. It's okay. You guys are curious what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to separate all of the blacks on this piece into slightly different hues so that hopefully they feel distinguished enough that they don't look like they're parts of different parts of the body. Admirable shot from nowhere. Mentally keep track of how many hooks each survivor has so don't accidentally kill anyone unless they use flashlights and there's no hope for them to See, it's that respect thing, right? It's like, okay, you know, if they're willing to play ball, then I'll play ball and I'll let them win, you know? But the moment they get I do this with World PvP in WoW too. I'm a dirty ganker, but you know what I am? I'm an anti-ganker. I sit around stealth the whole time, and if I notice someone just randomly opening up on a guy, I'll counter open up on that guy. In the hopes that a 2v1 starts. That's my favorite thing on this good green earth. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Wolfewood Wood. Any killer who doesn't give Hatch is, is mean. Yeah. Dead by Daylight is fundamentally designed to be a scary movie experience. Yeah. No, I think you're totally right. I can't play Survivor. People are mean. What if we played Survivor together? Dredge a lot. I'm funny closet monster. I don't know who I would play. I think I'd probably play Alien. Just based like that's what I would start with, and then I'd probably find some sort of killer that fit my gameplay style a little bit more. At some point, you know. At some point. Tiz and Manders, what the fuck's going on at work today? Why are you both in here? Lazy pieces of shit. Get back to work. What if we played Armello? I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. Craig, thank you for the gift sub. You guys should keep bullying Tiz about getting a Sona figured out so that we can get an exclamation point Tiz command with the little goober. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, are we doing another hour? I don't want to push myself too hard. Like, stream-wise. I know my voice has been starting to really give out. As much as I'm having a fantastic time and I'm getting work done and I really, really enjoy the conversation we've been having, I know that my voice is definitely like it has been struggling, so I can definitely hear how scratchy it is lately. What are you talking about, Bram? What you talk about? You said about being iffy on an idea recently because I internalized that shit? Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Then it means you're not gonna do it? Yeah. Maybe. I don't remember. I say a lot of things. Okay, let me put her head back on. Then we're missing this piece. Car wash it. Alright, where are we gonna go today? Let's send you guys somewhere fun. Let's see. Alright, chat, I got 2 people in mind. Do you want art or do you want games? I've got 2 very cool people that I love. Alright, we'll go visit Johnny. God, you guys are terrible. Why are you like this? And it's perfect because Johnny's gonna be over here today. How do you guys think I'll be banned if we make the raid message Dark Souls 2 is the best game ever? I probably will get murdered. I won't appreciate that very much. Alright, Johnny's got a pretty chill environment over there, but he does like talking hot takes. So if you got hot takes to get him, he's rile upable like I am. But less crazy going on, you know what I'm saying? So that's really bad person in the blender. Here, I got one. He darks my souls till I make the best sequel ever. There we go. Dark Souls 2 walks so Elden Ring could run. I actually don't know Johnny's opinions on Bloodborne. Well, maybe we can find out. Take either one of those. Viewers choice. Don't send me to a Dark Souls 2. Johnny is great. Johnny has the most correct opinions except when they're 100% wrong. So you can figure that out for yourself. I'm gonna find out. Alright, let's go say hi to Johnny. I'll see you guys. See you tomorrow, 5 p.m. That's in 1 hour from